Okay, I go record.
Yeah.
So okay, maybe you can do an intro in the studio. Takalani Ligege, Muredane.
Yeah, man. Kungo bafonela hano ndi bona zorna.
I saw for those league. Buvula league.
No wasn't the link. Boy vula.
I think just give him some time to.
Ora go sumbedza hano. Vamos vado. Okay.
Yeah, but the join won't send a message.
Yeah. Okay, running the tomangi. Cha. Esikoto tawanya ti battery phone iko pela. Nda ndi masari vo siwe. Norovu Romeo rumela link ya Zoom ine vha khou shumisa yone zwino ilangwe ine vha ndo rumela earlier on iko ana.
Okay, ndo ibona ndo wandi khai vane baso kubona uri hayi ikosi kuhamba so.
Abayikeba
Insando iwana.
Aba shumisa yone tswa kha vha liche i connect na Romeo jene uri a connect mara fhedzi ya connect.
Ndi shumise leila.
Ino ni Romeo rumela zwino.
Oh yeah, okay.
Okay, thanks for the opportunity Romeo chauri riveri ambe futhi. Ndi Vendor International Studio ya Fononi Mredane. I think 2-3 kilometers, less than 5 kilometers away from the CBD Thondo. So Fononi zine ngodobona together with Tshamano Sebe in absentia. Ndozeni sumbedza world class art ya Takalani Ligege. Who's a visual artist. I've known him from 2010. So Rokotoma art in kuivona hapa ndo moja. Yeah, art in kuivona hapa noni it's studio hapa noni. So he's got two concepts. He's got the Takalani Ligege brand and the other brand which will share with you as you are Zenoni walk through Nikodova Nikoamba naye for Chipinga. Then these are some of the artworks that were being exhibited ka Mushumo Wangia Mashamba. This is the Jafes Hill collection which he has started. This was also exhibited at Cote d'Ivoire last year December. As I'm going in here, as you can see, the walls are lined up, they're properly done. This is Rovico Moleya-Mukhondo. I've seen this artwork for the past 10 years, as when he was making it and to where it is at now. And then this is a canvas which is planning to do one of the artworks that I'm sure it's going to be as big as the Mandela one that you'll see when you go to the other room. And in the series, see, let me just see. Yeah, in the series, yeah, what Janati? I did admit him. Boko connector audio. So in the series in T, yeah, sort of like telling the vendor stories. Uri oba uchi chiniwa michino na zikolo za chivenda uchitwa mini I've seen this exhibition during 2020 when he was doing an exhibition at Tshamano Mall. Idowaya hangi ke yapanoni. So he's got series. Nda nimaziari bo siwe.
Atubona nikombona nepo.
Basamofunga video camera. Basamofunga video. Bakubona chinepe chine ndiko wasumbedza.
Yeah, ndikochibona yes.
Yes, ndinonomena nyana mrao tukunyana rotoma hangi nomrao Romeo. Let me just quickly go and start from here in the beginning.
So
As
please
I was
just
saying,
inform me more. What's a very cool record?
Tshamano.
Yes.
Romeo ni walk through yote owana permission from Takalani Ligege, who's the curator and owner of the studio.
Yes.
Yes. So this session is recorded by Director Maboko.
Yeah.
For reference.
Yeah.
So I was showing him. I started in the beginning, like I did last week, showing the artworks of Takalani Ligege at his studio, less than 5 kilometers away from Tshamano CBD. Sorry. Phone iba ichiko readjuster lighting, so some of the pictures dzimwe dzonga dziko zwifara dzimwe dzonga dziko uya futi. So I will be talking about you can see Takalani and have a few minutes with him. Battery I got to attend as I would in 10% happening. Mara guy. So nani the amba in the series. Yao amba stories za chivenda, zikoro za chivenda, michino ya chivenda. If happenoni ndivasizana zvingutonga ndidombani huko chini ndikodorotate ndadanga pamurau hechinoni ndichikona arali vonoona chikona so I'm going to go to the other room in hafanoni there is a big artwork Bo Nelson Mandela. This is 2 meters long. This is one of the artworks that he was exhibiting around 2020 at Tshamano Mall. I will send Takalani Ligege's links. You can check some of the references, some of the pictures that he has done, some of the exhibitions that he has done, including the Far North Art Fair exhibition that was done last year.
Yes.
In April. This is one of the series. Idofela raji yangange kishini unoko bikiwa una umwe patia ini kopela nge cover ndi denga afanoni series iba ichiko da ange no ndi pati ngane zino.
There's quite a number of pages.
So iba series ene unoba kodwa zoruka ma stories kuyo mara as you can see Takalani Ligege is deep rooted in telling the vendor stories, including everything that he conceptualizes. Una the portrait Zawatu. I know una portrait I love it. It's big, it's huge. Yabo Cyril Ramaphosa. Maybe badokono ivona basa tu inoni session is atupela. Ara don't so ndikombera uri vaudzise vo Director Maboko navo Tshamano Sebe in terms of the butchered tour walkthrough vendor in Shansa studio. I was saying to Romeo earlier on ndichikori ndido umbera uri vatu vachibuya vendor rearrange zvavudi. You are going to see this much better in person.
Yes.
You're going to see this much better in person, and you can be able to be proud and share with others where you are, nationally, internationally, and everywhere where people can be able to want to see Venda artistry at its best. I consider Takalani to be world class, to be a global visual artist. As he has started now to go outside of South Africa. He's from Cote d'Ivoire last year, where I was seeing some of the pictures in the exhibition that he was exhibiting at. Adris Alba was there, and some of the international guests. Yeah. And from those experiences, he has been invited in Gauteng. He has been invited in Zimbabwe. I think next month, if not April, he's going to be traveling to Zim to exhibit some of his artworks. And this song Ambesa, cover the Gumenepa, Diva hand over to Takalani Ligege, Petri Satupera, then Aaron Zimwe, the communicator outside of the Zoom. Arare enoni Zoom ya katai. The community continue nga audio, nga WhatsApp.
Yeah.
And I will get.
Yenda Takalani Ligege. I know one name.
I'm sure Mundu
Bambona Nepone.
And go on board.
Bakombona.
I watch a video. Don't you
know? Ndozulanga pasi ya muri apno. Ya una murunzi ane mama. Ene futi ndi mutu tonga murunzi nenga ngane munhu. Zvino otanga murunzi wa uyu muri unoni utoba uchungari ndi bako.
So about Takalani Ligege mbusu yanga yotoma inspiration yoba visual artist yoba guy.
Oh yeah, growing up, I've always loved drawing and all that. Like just that standard story. I already talk of no drawer and Mara. What is important in what is my current drive? You know, what keeps me going? You know, the answer to what keeps me going. I've got this desire to capture the essence of our culture, Sabavenda. You know, most of it is disappearing. For example, Rena challenge Zambrozo Venda Zakare before which is Amarabia Makua, Rachambara Misisi, Namikumba, whatever Zideka Zamikumba. Which most of which even our adults, even our parents, some of them have not even seen. So I'm fortunate enough to be one of the few people who, because of my exposure to cultural events, I did get to see a few of these items. And so I'm trying to capture those little nuggets, the Venda culture and other African cultures. Zineziko would disappear through our this what do we call it? Europeanization, through our exposure to
Western culture,
to the rest, to the rest of the global culture. So I think the result with the artists, as artists, we are custodians of culture. We are custodians of culture, and we have to take that part of our artistry serious. Because we cannot, if we are, for example, vendors in this cultural space, and then we are perpetuating, say, European culture within our own cultural space, that means that we are saying we are erasing vendor culture from existence, and we are replacing it with that foreign culture. And that's why I emphasize the idea or the concept that the artists are custodians of culture.
It's true.
I take that part and I take that part very seriously, and try to preserve as much of our cultural heritage through our art.
Yeah, no, and going to go up for yeah, ndo bafa uri bone ba muhumbulo wabo uhumbulisa hani and nabo artistry habo uri based base if you ndo foundation yabo very strong. It's very cultural and it's very original, authentic, and it's representing or repositioning or maybe like preserving the culture. Yeah, South Africa, and which is also what I represent. I represent, like in terms of my acting experience, my consciousness of my acting experience and my experience in presentation. I represent that. I live that, and I talk that, and I support that, and I would like to support more of things that has to do with this preservation of our culture.
Yeah.
Yeah, so by
yeah, the faces and the Takalani manda ufauri una batu bono tonga bone batu tonga bone arele baone simazuri ritoba na manda mahulwane sanga manda uvela panga so yeah, so ndi atakala uri ndi tangane na bone nga thane ha batho be ba ntanganisa nabo bo Rovico nabo Director Maboko.
So okay, yeah. my other question, Yafa, I don't know if you can maybe give us a bit of a spice. What is your a process when it comes to the creation of your pieces? Is it like something? Yeah, I don't know who understood the question.
Yeah, no, I get your question. It's a very common question which is asked by true artists a lot. Is your art spiritual or what? The answer to your question is my art is by design. I ran away from the idea or the concept here, doing art straight from my subconscious, based on my needs. I'm a logical being, so I wanted to emphasize on to base my art on research, on facts which are real. So that's how I work. So my art is by design.
So if you can say most of your work is the reference, is that what you're saying?
No,
it could be a reference from a book, could be a reference from a picture.
It can be a reference. Let's say, for example, it can be a reference from, for example, from somebody can describe an image in words, and then I can produce that.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. Every artwork that you make, you have a reference for it. You have a story, a real story for it.
Your story behind.
You're not painting for just painting's sake. A painting of yours, one painting of yours, an individual painting of yours, it has got a lot of story that you can write underneath.
Exactly.
So okay, cool. Now the artist says so and for sometimes most of the artists the preference. Now actually Nendi specialize anga oil and then specialize anga mean then specialize anga charcoal and then specialize anga the pencil. So let's say for Takalani Ligege, where do you specialize? Do you specialize Takalani Ligege can create art in any form of
any media? I'm what I call myself a professional hobo. a professional hobo in the sense that I've taken the time to study the different fields, the visual art, and to a level where I'm competent kind of too many mediums, from pencil to lino cuts to painting acrylic to painting a watercolor to painting a oil. I'm very, very, very proficient. Even sculpture, the Una Sculpture Chirapala Art Center, which was a commission, it was done by Yutwanga Metal. So in terms of metal, I do sculptures as well. I just want to quickly show you a piece which is here in my studio, which I did a sculpture clay. Let me just turn on the video. How this is there. Here's a quick. Wait, first. I'm trying to.
Yeah, we can see you.
You can see. Don't switch our video. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, there we go.
So I can work clay. I can work in metal. I can work in even wood. These are trophies I designed for some people in wood.
Wow.
So yeah. So I'm a hobo. I'm a professional hobo.
No, I like hobos very much. Hobos for me, they are nomads. They are traveling, so they see each and every, they see things, like thrown away. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
they go the bins, they search through the bins for whatever they're searching for, and then they come across a lot of different type of things. So they see a lot of things, and then things that are discarded from people who have consumed a lot, and then they throw everything down. They see those things, pick them up. They also even see the people who throw those things. They know them. They know that they pass them all the time. They don't even look at them. Like the hobos are not being looked at, but the hobos look at everything. They see everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So in an artistry form, if somebody says he's a hobo, so it means he has seen everything. He can do everything. He can use everything for everything.
Yeah.
In the arts.
Yes.
And that's what I like the most. Like an actor who's rounded, and not a stereotype actor. The actor who you can find everywhere. There are so many stereotype actors. You can find them all over. There are so many of them. But the good actors, you won't see them all over. Yeah, you see them in those places, in those theater plays, in those limited movies. Yeah. Until you can see them maybe all the time when they have reached the sky. You understand? Yeah. When their ladder has like that, like a stretched and long, going up and up and up, then you will see them. That's when you're gonna see them. But I like the rounded ones because they approach everything in round. Like they round it up. Really the about the big tree. Bao round wa pelela wo ba see it ba setsa hote na kahela mingwe mibu yo mela nga nta ba setsa yote yo pelela yote. So if he is to produce something, he will produce something full rounded. And that's what I like that one.
The idea, let me just say, the idea behind learning all these techniques is that there is freedom of choice. Like I said, my art is by design. So by the time I work on a specific media, it's not because I'm forced to do it in that media. It's because I'm choosing to express in that media because I
Yeah.
see it as the best media for the idea or for the concept.
Wow.
Okay.
So my